Making sales with buyer's PIN. So there's something called VAT obligation. People who are VAT obligated can claim taxes. So if you get a client who wants to claim tax from something they bought from you, you put for them their PIN on the receipt you're giving them. So even if you want to claim tax from a receipt that you purchased from somebody, you tell them to put your PIN, your VAT obligated PIN in the receipt they're giving you. So if you get a client who wants to claim tax, you make sure the receipt you're giving them, you have kept their PIN there so that they're able to use that to claim their taxes. So you don't put the PIN for everybody, it's only for those who are VAT obligated and those who want to claim that tax. So when you're selling with the buyer's PIN, when you're at registration mode, you press total. So you first input the buyer's PIN. Let's say, for example, my PIN is, the PINs usually start with LP. So let's say it's P, 1, 2, 3 to 9, and then L. So for the PIN, you press SH and PY1. It will display buyer's PIN. So if my PIN starts with P, I come here, I press this, I look for what I'm looking for. If it's P, I leave it there, the P will come. And then I need to shift between letters and numbers. You use either the plus or the minus. So if you can see up here, it's shifting between small letters, numbers. So I want numbers, which is there. After getting there, I put the numbers. Let me assume mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After putting the 9 numbers, you need to put the last letter. So when you're putting the last letter, you shift from the numbers to the letters. You use either the plus or the minus. So you press that. It will bring it to the letters, and then you put the last letter. Let me assume my letter is Z. So you come here, you press this severally until you get to Z. Then you will give it some seconds, it will come. Then you confirm if the PIN you've written there is the correct PIN of your client. If it's not the correct one, you just cancel with C and do it again. Let me finish it. So after putting the PIN, you need to confirm if it's the correct one. If it's not the correct one, you just cancel with C and do it again. After confirming the PIN, you press the STL button to save that PIN, and then it will write buyer's exemption number. So the people who are exempted from tax, if they are exempted from tax, they must have an exemption number. If they have an exemption number, you input the exemption number right there. If they don't have, you press the STL button to go back to sales. So when you're back here, you just make your sales normally. You input the price of what you're selling to that person. Let's say mine is 2,000. You register that price, you press SH and PLU. You put the code of that item. Let me assume my code is 1. You register that code, you press PLU. You confirm with the arrow. You confirm the PIN and the item if it's okay. If it's okay, you press total. So if you can see this receipt, it comes out the PIN, there's the company's PIN and the buyer's PIN. So your client will be able to use this PIN, this receipt to claim the taxes here. So for the PIN, you only put it for those who are VAT obligated, not everybody.